They don't have to count them. They don't count them in
pause and start.
In how many the capacity.
Like in
Because they're not in the
between quarters?
Yeah, or just like in general.
No, he said just leave it on and it should be fine. Let's
So I'll press it once to start it, and then I don't need to press it the rest of the game.
No, I don't think so. No,
It's not going right now.
I think it is live now.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, and you can just record it all. And if we need to switch SD cards, I can do that. But everything else, I'll just edit it. So it's fine. And it's charging. So
You said show scoreboards every quarter and halftime?
yeah, just like we normally would, so if I can see.
Yeah, I think they're going to do the same.
No, I can tell it's going to be good.
Pressing anything that's already good.
Well, I mean, we'll start recording and stuff.
But I'll start it for the senior night, and then I don't need to touch it again.
At this time, would all senior parents and guardians and student participants please head towards the northwest corner of the football field onto the track.
There's people down there with
Maybe the students.
We'll give us the go ahead,
I'm gonna go grab a program.
You might need that, yeah.
Also make it a quick.
I'm Betty. Gas
yeah, and then your windows are on shut.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's football matchup, where we want to honor this year's football, cheerleading, dazzlers, tennis, cross-country, girls golf, and marching band seniors and parents. To the seniors, thank you for being a part of our programs these past 4 years. Your hard work, effort, and dedication are appreciated by your coaches, your school, and your community. To the parents, thank you for allowing your child to be a part of our programs. The sacrifice, time, and energy you put into all of this was definitely noticed and is greatly appreciated. So without further ado, let's meet this year's seniors and their parents. Please hold your applause until each member has been announced. Representing football, Blake Coleman, son of Bruce and Shelley Coleman. Ryan Erickson, son of Scott Erickson and Jesse Devine. Riley Eveland, son of Tom and Bobby Eveland. Brady Henderson, son of Dale and Nicole Henderson. Jace Hodges, son of Tom Hodges and Linda Haas. Lincoln Kane, son of Brad and Michelle Kane.
Or should I just leave it going?
Jacob Johnson, son of Jamie and Michelle Johnson. Taylor Lamia Beck, son of Tammy Lamia and Rick Beck. Aaron Matthews, son of Ben and Angie Matthews. Isaac Meyer, son of Corey and Jolene Meyer. Blake Murphy, son of Heather Murphy. Alex Stutzman, son of Sean and Bana Stelk. Titus Tuiasosopo, son of Mike and Kathy Tuiasosopo. Grant Warren, son of Scott and Shelby Warren, and Cole and Linda McDiffin. And Byron Ziegler, son of Travis and Nicolette Ziegler. Your football managers: Caleb Baxter, son of Derek and Lisa Baxter. And Kaylee Schmidt, daughter of John and Molly Schmidt. Let's give our football representatives and seniors a round of applause. Representing cheer, Kenzie Cooper, daughter of Barry Cooper and Jenny and Jay Anderson. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your senior representatives for cheer. Let's give them a round of applause. Next up, the Dazzlers. Emma Caffey, daughter of Rob and Krista Caffey. Logan Carley, daughter of Thad and Jean Carley. Abby Faulkner, daughter of Dwight and Jennifer Faulkner. Madison Flairlog, daughter of Ryan and Diane Flairlog. Elizabeth Land, daughter of Steve and Angela Land. Emma Meyer, daughter of Luke and Shannon Meyer. Mally Nolan and Maddie Nolan, daughters of Scott Nolan and Robert and Tracy Rust. Harley Obiet, daughters of Caleb and Courtney Obiet. Alyssa Pence, daughter of Jason and Tiffany Pence. Hadley Wolf, daughter of Tim Wolf and Katie Wolf.
Where's everybody?
Let's give a round of applause to all those representing the Dazzlers. Next up are the seniors and their family members representing tennis. Cambry Icom, daughter of Paul and Stacy Icom. Paige Nelson, daughter of Mark Nelson and Pat Nelson. Shelby Wary, daughter of Chad Wary and Kimberly Harris. Let's give a round of applause to our families and our seniors representing tennis. Our next group represents cross country. Eli Artzer, son of Eric and Marjorie Artzer. Leighton Betancourt, son of the late Mark Betancourt and Angie and Todd Dillon. Leo Bondalez, foreign exchange student of Beth and Bob Day. Caleb Shea, son of Ryan and Sarah Shea. Jared Schromick, son of Raymond and Amy Schromick. Jacob White, son of Mary Beth White. And the cross-country manager, Gavin Davis, son of Larry and Jennifer Davis.
Why are you scared down? So wherever you want.
Let's give a round of applause for our cross-country representatives and their seniors. Beth, don't forget to take a selfie. Next up are our senior representatives for golf. For women's golf, Megan Ebert, daughter of Neil and Laura Ebert. Tori Hubler, daughter of Brent and Jamie Hubler. And Kaylee Yakel, daughter of Brock Yakel and Jody Yakel.
How about over there?
Please give a round of applause to our seniors and their families representing women's golf. And our last group tonight is representatives for our marching band. Madeline Anderson, daughter of Chris and Melissa Anderson. Ian Burton and Jacob Burton, sons of Mike Burton and Lindy Doza. Victoria Cooper, daughter of Rebecca Polensky and sister of Brian Polensky. Madeline Hazlett, daughter of Charles and Lotus Hazlett. Malachi Mosier, son of Donnie Mosier. Raven Petty, daughter of Pamela Fowler. Brooke Prakash, daughter of Andrea Leonard and the late Travis Prakash. And Eric Shearfalk, son of Kent and Rachel Shearfalk. Please give your recognition to the marching band and their singing. And one last round of applause for all seniors. Thank you again for all you do.
Plug in
Yeah.
Check, check. I just want to make sure it's. Oh, yeah, I think it is. Check, check, check. All right, awesome. Check. Good? Is it clear?
Pretty sure it's hard to tell what beat is. It's very quiet.
Okay, let me try. I'll give it a listen. Check. Yeah, I think that's good. If it wasn't, it would sound like. Yeah. All right.
So next time I start it, I don't need to stop it till the end of the game or have to? Yeah. Okay. End of the game?
Either's fine. It's just a matter of the SD card. But we have plenty, so
This doesn't bother the live stream at all. It's going no matter what. This is just for recording.
Yep.
Okay. Should I record when they come out or just not until the game starts?
Yeah, you can record when they come out.
Under the direction of Chris Richmond and participation of Chris Richmond. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Eagle Sports Complex. Starting defense, your Red Raiders. Defensive tackle senior, number 72, Alex Buxton. Sophomore defensive tackle number 52, Harrison Camino. Junior defensive end number 21, James Galushi. Junior defensive end number 66, Cameron Giesler. Senior linebacker number 11, Ryan Erickson. Senior linebacker number 32, Riley Inland. Senior linebacker number 42, Taylor Beck. Senior quarterback number 1, Aaron Matthews. Senior quarterback number 5, Brady Henderson. Senior safety number 16, Byron Ziegler. Senior safety number 10, Isaac Meyer. The head coach for the Red Raiders, Weston Mooney. Nice, the Raiders welcome the Clay Center Tigers. Starting tackle, senior number 50, Sam Hauserman. Junior tackle, number 68. Junior tackle number 58, Ryan Benjamin. Senior guard number 60, Ethan Alford. Senior guard number 75, Conan Harper. Senior center number 66, Morgan Siebel. Senior running back number 26, Logan Long. Junior running back number 15, Ryan Humphrey. Senior running back number 32, Stephen McDonald. Senior tight end number 10, Sears Gamble. Senior wide receiver number 11, Cameron Lamont. And senior quarterback number 12, Blake Brenner. Head coach, Bruce Henry.
Everybody hitting me. Love with my heads in the way.
You want to come with us? We're going to go sit down.
Our officials tonight, referee is Mike Weinstein, the umpire is Bruce Andrews, the veteran Patrick Ingram, line coach Jim Edmiston, and linesman is Tyson Kelly.
Man, my iced tea.
I'm gonna shut this window. Just, yeah.
As long as there's not too much of a reflection. Do they have their own light switcher? We have one, but do they have one?
I'm not sure.
The team captain of the 7 field for the coin toss. Raiders won the toss. This is deferred. Clay Center Tigers will receive. The Raiders will defend the east goal. And the Clay Center will defend the west goal. That might smell. Everything can go.
All right, I guess we'll get going. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the WTC broadcast. My name is Aaron Davidson. Beside me, filming tonight's action, as always, is Mr. Brett Bergstrom. Tonight, the Red Raiders are taking on the Clay Center Tigers for Week 3 of the 2020 season. The Raiders on the season are 1-1, coming off of the Week 1 loss against Concordia 14-7, and coming off of the win from last week in Marysville 28-14. The Tigers are 2-0 this season. We've just had the senior captains meet at midfield with the Tiger captains for the coin toss. The captains for tonight's game for Wamego are Aaron Matthews, Ryan Erickson, Riley Eveland, and Taylor Beck here on senior night. Last year, the Raiders were 6-3 overall, and they were able to defeat the Tigers Week 3, 32-20 over in Clay Center. Tonight, they'll be taking them on here in Wamego. This is the first time I've seen the new black-on-black uniforms. Love the look here, the white helmets and all. We'll be getting things going from the 40-yard line with Wamego kicking off to the Tigers. Kicking off will be Brady Henderson for Wamego, senior defensive back. There's the whistle, and we'll get the first kickoff going. Solid kick from Brady Henderson. It'll be fielded right about the 6-yard line from Clay Center. And good return up to the 26-yard line. Tigers there in the white on white. They will be working from right to left on the screen there.
At the 26-yard line.
We'll open the window up there for you so there's no glare. So Clay Center with the first offensive possession here in Wamego as we get things going. And before the ball is snapped, we have a little motion there. It'll be a false start off the Tigers. They'll be moved back 1st and 15. Ball is going to be placed at the 20-yard line, looking to get across the 35. Good start for Wamego. We'll take it. So now working behind the 20-yard line. Tigers will go back under center with motion around the left side, looking for the handoff inside, and Riley Eveland there, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no yards gained there, so 2nd and 15. Be another run for Clay Center. It's a pitch to the right side, and he's got a huge lane down the right side, but catching up to him is senior captain Taylor Beck, able to chase him down. Clay Center was able to get all the way across midfield, about a 50-yard gain over to the 20-yard line, brought down by Taylor Beck, but a flag comes out with the tackle.
Thanks, guys.
It'll be against Taylor Lamia Beck there with the horse collar rolled on the tackle, which saved the score. But instead of the 20-yard line, the Tigers will get to move the ball up a little bit here and now have it at the Wamego 10.
line, goal.
So it'll be first and goal with everything settled. It'll be a handoff up the middle. A gain of about 3 on the run from Clay Center. So only 4 plays really run here, 5 with the first penalty. And the Tigers have it second and goal as the quarterback fakes the handoff, runs around the right side, and we'll have the first score of the game as Clay Center quarterback Blake Frederick takes it in to go 6-0 against Wamego in the first couple of minutes of tonight's game. Looking for the extra point. It'll be no good. 6-0 will remain on the scoreboard. Tigers able to capitalize on their first opening possession. And the Raiders now will return, getting a chance to answer back. Back out on the field is the Raider return team. Back for Wamego, number 42, Taylor Lamia-Beck, and number 11, Ryan Erickson, both captains for tonight's game. Both seniors honored tonight for senior night. They'll be ready to return as Clay Center has the ball placed at the 40-yard line. Their kicker, Tanner DeMars, sends a nice high kick up over to Taylor Beck, fielded at the 15. Gets a nice block around the right side, finds the edge, and still moving. Carried about 10 extra yards in contact across the 50-yard line. Wamego gets a great chance to return from the kick, thanks to Taylor Lamia-Beck. Good opportunity to answer back now. Good starting field position as Wamego's first offensive possession will start at the 49-yard line across the 50. First and 10. Erickson in motion, takes the jet sweep around the left side, gets a nice block around the left side, and now a foot race to the end zone. Ryan Erickson answers right back for Wamego. 6-6. But there is a flag over at the 40-yard line. We might see this come back, and it looks like the referee will say there was a penalty against Wamego, so a great play there from Ryan Erickson. Trying to answer back for Wamego is going to be called back, and instead of a 49-yard jet sweep touchdown, it's going to be a hold call against the Raiders. And they'll place the ball back at the 50-yard line, 10 yards behind the spot of the foul, which will make it a 1st and 11. Erickson will sweep again to the left side. This time, the quarterback, Hayden Oviatt, is going to keep it himself, runs up the middle, gets a nice gain of 3 or 4 to bring up second down.
Gain of 4 on the flag. Second down, 7 yards to go. Raiders ball by Clay Center 46.
So 2nd and 7 from the penalty as Wamego comes back up on offense. Still good field position to work with. Erickson this time sweeping to the right side. Oviatt keeps it again. Gets a nice block around the left side. Gives a good stiff arm to the defense. And fights around the outside. I think he's got enough for the first down across the 41. I believe that was Coiler Brummett, number 40 for Wamego, on around the left side, who gave him that block, who gave Oviatt that block around the left side to get that gap. And it will be enough for a Wamego first down. As you hear it there. Ball now placed at the 39-yard line. Erickson with the sweep, this time to the right side. Runs into contact and brought down about a yard in front of the line of scrimmage.
Gain of a yard on the play, 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Raiders ball left place here, 38.
We'll get 2nd and 9 here. Jacob Johnson running into the huddle there, number 4. Playing wide out inside him is Ryan Erickson. Oviatt takes the snap, moves out left. Another block again there from Coiler Brummett as Oviatt takes off around the left side. It'll bring up 3rd and short at what looks like the 32-yard line. So 3rd and 4 for Wamego off the run from Oviatt. 5-yard run for him. 3rd and 3 actually is what it's going to say. He'll hand off to Ryan Erickson, who runs outside over the 28-29. If they, looks like they'll spot him good for a first down. About a 4-yard run there for him. As Wamego is set up inside the 30-yard line now, still on offense, trying to answer back, down 6-0 on their first drive of the night. First and 10. It's Hagen Johnson who takes the handoff and is met right at the line of scrimmage. Might have actually lost a yard there. Second and 10 and a half, 2nd and 11 will be the ruling. It's now up, pushed at the 29-yard line. Oviatt sends in motion, hands off up the middle to Erickson instead, and again met behind the line of scrimmage for another loss as Wamego's faced with 3rd and long at the 31-yard line, looks like. Third and 12 for Wamego. Might see a pass attempt here. It's been all on the ground this whole drive. Might see our first pass as we see Oviatt step back. Defender breaks through the line, so Oviatt's going to have to scramble, and he'll run across the original line of scrimmage for a good gain of 5 or 6, but not enough to get a new set of downs. It'll be 4th and 8 or so. Already inside the 30, balls at the 26. I don't know how well special teams is for Wamego. Traditionally in high school football, we'll probably just see him go for this here. 4th and 8. And we will see the offense stay out there. 4th and 8 at the Tiger 26. Looking for a new set of downs here off this play. Ovia rolls out right, looking to pass, airs it out deep for the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Wamego. In for 6. It's complete to Hagen Johnson, the sophomore wide receiver. Great catch there. You saw him beat the defender rolling out. Looked like some type of corner route as he was running out. Reached out, able to reel it in. And 6-6, Wamego answers back off 4th and 8. A 26-yard touchdown pass for Wamego. And now looking to take the lead with the extra point here. And they will do it, 7-6. Wamego able to answer back on their drive and take the 1-point lead with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left in the first quarter. So it was a 51-yard drive for Wamego. They had 9 plays there. And were able to score on 4th and 8 to take the 1-point lead, 7-6. Both possessions able to put up points. As we've seen Clay Center get the first and Wamego answer back. Now the Raiders will kick off again from the 40-yard line as their kickoff team heads out onto the field. Brady Henderson again, looking to kick off for Wamego. High kick over to the right side, bounces at the 15, and it's picked up by Clay Center, who tries to dance around looking for an opening, but they won't find one as they're brought down around the 20-yard line.
Clay Center ball, 1st and 10.
And that is where they'll start their drive here at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Tiger ball now. 4.5 minutes to play in the first quarter, a 1-point game. And another flag to begin the Tiger possession. Before the snap. This time it's on Wamego. Encroachment as they get the 5 free yards. It'll be 1st and 5 now for Clay Center.
Penalty, 2nd down, 5 yards to go. Ball is 25.
The 4th flag of the night. Wamego's 3rd. And on 1st and 5 for Clay Center, it'll be a gain of 3 around the right side. 2nd and 2 now.
Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down, 2 yards.
Another handoff up the middle. Just enough for a first down, but nothing more than a yard extra. There's a pack of Raiders there. I'm not sure if it was a one-man credit job on that. They'll have the ball in front of the 30 at the 31. Now the quarterback looking to pitch it out the left side, and he's going nowhere as Aaron Matthews, senior captain, read it perfectly around the right side, and it'll be a loss of yards for Clay Center.
2nd down, 11 yards to go. Clay Center ball, 30.
Good hit there from the senior.
Watch the
course, a 2nd and 11 for Clay Center. Backed up to the 30 with 3 minutes left now in the first. Here's a pitch to the right side from Clay Center. Met around the right side with a couple of Raiders over there. It'll be third and 9, 3rd and 8 by the looks of it. Playing defensive back over on the left side is Brady Henderson, as well as Ryan Erickson. Outside linebacker position looks like.
Watch the pass!
3rd and 8 here for Clay Center. Again, a pitch to the right side and a loose ball. And it looks like Wamigo's going to come away with it. They tried to do the pitch around the right side. Instead, it looked like it was batted down, and the Wamigo defense comes away with it. Great turnover there for the Wamigo Red Raiders, getting the ball back for their offense as they've got the ball inside the Tiger 35 with the 1-point lead and still 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Didn't get to see who fell on it, but like I said, a pitch out to that right side could have been Erickson or Henderson, one of those defensive back linebacker types out on the left side. But here it is. It sets up Wamigo offense. 1st and 10 as Erickson takes the handoff for Wamigo. Able to stretch his way forward back around the line of scrimmage from the left to the right side and pick up 1 yard.
Gain of a yard on the play. 2nd down, 9 yards to go.
Second and 9 for the Raiders at the Tiger 31. Johnson sweeps across. Oviatt keeps the ball, and it pops loose, and now a dog pile for possession at the 40-yard line. And the Tigers will get the ball right back after a short 2-play drive from Wamigo from the turnover. They'll give it right back. So it'll be Tiger football again at the 40-yard line. Two fumbles there.
Here comes Taylor!
And now Clay Center still with the run game, yet to go in the air. Quarterback keeper up the middle, good gain of 3 yards up to the 43.
Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Ball for 43.
1 minute left now in the first. Probably get 2 more plays in before the end of it. Fake the pitch, run up the middle, and good enough for a first down from Clay Center as they get across midfield. Brought down by a few Raiders there. Lamia Beck coming up last. And Byron Ziegler in there as well.
Let's go!
Called a 9-yard run there from Clay Center. 1st and 10 at the now Wamigo 48. Again, it's another pitch from Clay Center, and it proves to be effective as they get the first down, getting across the 40. Brought down at the 35. About 15 yards there.
13-yard gain on the play. First down.
And that should bring us to the end of the first quarter off the 13-yard gain from Clay Center. There it is. They will have the ball back at the 35-yard line. As we've reached the end of the first quarter, Wamego leads 7-6. Here's a look at the scoreboard. We'll pick up the action again at the start of the second quarter here on the opposite end of the field at the Wamego 35-yard line, where the Tigers have possession, 1st and 10. Inside handoff on the ground for Clay Center. Brought down by Taylor Beck. Only a gain of 2 for the Tigers.
Gain of 2 down the middle, gain of 33.
Only been run plays from Clay Center, and only 1 pass from Wamego, which was a 26-yard touchdown to Hagen Johnson. Here's another run from Clay Center right up the middle, brought down by Ryan Erickson, but a big gain will give him a new set of downs at the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
Fakes the handoff as the quarterback for Clay Center will find his way into the end zone for 6 points, 12-7. Answers back off of the fumble recovery from Wamego. And they will add 6 more points, going up 12-7 with 10:43 remaining in the half. And they'll go for 2 with their offense back out on the field, having missed the extra point. It is a pitch to the right side. He's got room to work, and it'll be successful to put the Tigers up 7 points, 14-7 over Wamego on their 3rd possession of the night.
Good. Clay Center 14, Raiders 7.
A 40-yard, 7-play drive from Clay Center puts them up by a touchdown and an extra point. Wamego will get their 3rd possession here following that, with the return team stepping back out on the field. Last time they went out there, Taylor Beck was able to get quite the return all the way across the 50 to the 49. He'll stand back with Ryan Erickson again, looking to do the same, if not better. Wamego now returning right to left. They'll take the kick from the 40. Here's the whistle. Here comes the kick. Bounces out of bounds. Looked like it went out of bounds. So they should, yeah, there's the flag for it. Can't have the ball go out of bounds on kickoffs. So I don't know where they filled it in high school football. I'm assuming probably 35 is where they should be able to start their drive here as everything gets situated.
You didn't have the view, though. I didn't get it. I know, but I just...
That's the Tigers' second flag of the night. And Wamego will get it at the 35-yard line off the out-of-bounds kickoff. 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders. Ovia takes the snap and is met at the line of scrimmage by a couple of Tiger defenders. It'll be 2nd and 9 on the 1-yard run.
No gain on the play. Second down, 10 yards to go.
2nd and 10, excuse me. They had 9 up on the board. Johnson coming across with the sweep. Oviatt holds onto it himself, runs right, and picks up about 3 yards on that run. We'll get a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Gain of 3 on the play, 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Raider ball at the 38.
Raiders in a spread look here. We might see a pass attempt coming up. We got something going as Oviatt steps back. He will fire through the air. No pass interference call intended for, looked like either Hagen Johnson or Brady Henderson. I couldn't see exactly the number right over the middle. Thought they could have got a flag off there, but they won't get one, and it'll be 4th and 7 off the incompletion. They'll have to send in the punt team. Brady Henderson back ready to punt, but before the snap there was some motion.
Illegal procedure against the Raiders.
Against Wamego.
Still 4th down.
That'll put him back even further now at the 38-yard line. Excuse me, 33.
Raider ball at 33.
With 4th and 12. Henderson back to the 20 as he gets the punt off. High punt. It'll come down to the 50. Gets a good bounce. And looks to be down at the 39 on the opposite end of the field.
Yard net on the punt. Play center ball, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Just shy of a 30-yard punt. Will set the Tiger offense up by 7 on the 39-yard line. Here's an inside run from Clay Center, good for 3 yards.
Gain of 3 on the play.
2nd and 7 coming up. There's a run back up the middle, only good for 1 yard this time. As the D-line there, able to bring the Tiger offense down. Third and 6 is the ruling. Quarterback will keep it around the left side. He's brought down at the 45, forces up 4th down. Taylor Beck and I believe Byron Ziegler in there. Able to force 4th down. It'll be 4th and 3, and the Tiger offense will stay out there. Only needing a couple of yards for the new set of downs, trying to get up to the 50-yard line. Maybe trying to draw them off sides. And we'll get a timeout called from the Tigers with 7:14 to go, 14-7 game. Clay Center will have it back 4th and 3 off the timeout. First of the half. Following the timeout, it looks like the Tiger offense will go ahead and stay out there. Only need 3 yards here for a new set of downs. So a big play here as they just try to run it up the middle. Not sure if they were able to get there. Looks like the ball may have possibly came out too. The referees are looking like it was enough for a 1st down, but they're going to say the ball came out, and Wamego will get it anyways. Off the 3rd fumble of the game, Clay Center's 2nd, and the Raider offense will take over at the 49-yard line. So Wamego ball now at the 48-yard line as they get their 2nd fumble recovery of the half. Good opportunity here for the Raider offense as they'll take it 1st and 10. Oviatt with a huge run up the middle and a foot race to the end zone. One play, touchdown, Oviatt. 52-yard run right up the middle, faked the sweep. And with 7 minutes left in the half, Wamego is an extra point away from tying the game up. Definitely a highlight of the game there. Wamego looking to tie it up. Noah Fickey trying to get the extra point. It'll be no good. Looked like there could have been some contact there to possibly block it or interfere, and it'll remain a 1-point game, 14-13. Wamego able to score on the drive, but not tie things up on the scoreboard. So with 7 minutes left, they'll have to kick off. Back to the Tigers, down by 1. Back to Raider kickoff is Brady Henderson. Defense going to need another stop here in order to get the lead back. As the Tigers are set, ready to return. Here's the kick. Kind of short kick, fielded at the 25, but met immediately. Looks like Garrett Burgess there into contact. So fielded at the 25 and met at the 26, 27 yard line by the junior DB. Clay Center ball at the 27 yard line, 1st and 10. They lead 14-13 with 6:58 remaining in the first half. Right away, the quarterback couldn't get rid of the ball. Alex Stutzman in there, able to break through the offensive line and force a loss of yards. Tigers losing 3 will be met with 2nd and 13. It is a handoff up the middle, and the Raider defense is ready for it. Bringing up 3rd and long. I don't think they got a single yard off the run there. Six minutes left, 3rd and 13, 6 minutes left in the half. Raider defense holding up strong so far. Stop here would be huge for the offense. Quarterback's going to keep this one and met right away. Coming up last is number 66, Cameron Geisler, junior defensive lineman. And that'll bring up 4th and long, 4th and 11. Only a gain of 2 on the quarterback keeper there. That'll force the Tiger punt team to come out with Erickson and Beck back to return for Wamego. Here's the punt from Clay Center. Solid punt. It'll be Beck who fields it at the 35 and runs across the 40, tackled down at the 42. So good field position here for Wamego with 5 left to play in the half. About a 10, 13-yard return there for Beck. Wamego 1st and 10 at the 42. Oviatt with the same play from last time, fakes the sweep, runs up the middle. Gets up to the 48-yard line. Good 5-yard gain.
Second down, 5 to go. Ball is in Raider 48.
Wamego probably going to slow the tempo down a little bit here, trying to use up all the time left before the end of the half, while still prioritizing getting to the end zone. Here's Oviatt looking to pass. He's got it complete. Huge gain as they run through contact inside the 20 now to Jacob Johnson. From the 48 across midfield over to the 16-yard line. About a 30-yard pass from Oviatt to Johnson. Now 1st and 10 inside the 20. Carry up the middle. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Later ball on the play center 14.
So Jacob Johnson and Hagen Johnson both with the big completions here for Wamego tonight. And the hard snap count will force a flag against Clay Center to give Wamego some easy yards here. We'll make it 2nd and 2 up to the 9-yard line.
2nd and 2, all balls at the Clay Center 9.
And just under center, trying to get the first down. We'll get another flag with the snap against Wamego, a false start. We'll move them back to 2nd and 7.
Back for the 14-yard line. Still 2nd down.
So back where they started, 2nd and 7. And Wamego comes out in a spread look. 2 receivers either side of Oviatt. He'll have Erickson motion over to the left. He'll take the sweep and is going to be met behind the lines. Marked back at the 18-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. The 19 looks like. 3rd and 11 coming up. Loss of about 5. 3rd and 12 is the ruling up on the board. 2 minutes left in the half. Wamego trying to get the lead before the 2nd quarter ends here. Oviatt looking to pass. Goes to the end zone. Throws it up. Jump ball. And ruled incomplete.
That is incomplete. 4th down. Raider ball, 19 yards.
Looked like he was going for Thomas McIntyre. Looked like a 50-50 ball between Wamego and Clay Center, so we'll take the incomplete over an interception, but now we're faced with 4th and 12. And we'll fake a sweep to Erickson. Quick pass over the middle, incomplete. Just thrown behind. Hayden. Pass thrown just behind the receiver there. Grant Larson, I believe. Unable to rule it in, so it'll be a turnover on downs for Wamego. And with 1:40 left, the Tigers will take it back over on offense at the 19-yard line. There's a toss around to the left side to the open field. He'll be brought down by number 16, Byron Ziegler. Only a 4-yard gain for Clay Center. It'll keep the clock moving as well. And quite the run to answer back from Clay Center as they break through a couple of tackles, get down the sideline, and are going to be brought down with the new set of downs up to the 37-yard line. Quick play again from Clay Center, run up the middle and able to move the pile to get a new set of downs again across midfield. Another big run there from Clay Center as they're across midfield. Under a minute to play now as the clock ticks down. And Wamego will call a timeout with 53 seconds up on the board to try to figure out a defense able to stop the Tigers before the end of the half. They'll come back out of the timeout here with the Tiger ball at the Raider 46 in a 1st and 10 situation. I'd expect a little more pressure from Wamego defensively. Here's the first pass for Clay Center, and they've got a man wide open downfield, and High steps his way through to the end zone. That's their first pass of the entire game. Wamego probably trying to put some pressure on, manning up or blitzing to stop the run game. And Clay Center takes advantage of it, looking for the open pass downfield. A 46-yard touchdown completion to put the Tigers up 20-13 as they'll look for the extra point here now. And the extra point will be good, putting Clay Center up 21-13, an 8-point game with just under 45 seconds to go here in the half. A huge play from Clay Center there. Wamego gets one more opportunity here before the end of the half to try to put something up on the board. Not much time. Only used one timeout so far. Erickson and Beck back to return as they kick off from the 40. It'll be fielded by Beck at the 5. He's going to take it up and gets across the 20 down to the 23. So about a 20-yard return there from Beck. And it gives Wamego 38 seconds left before the half to put together an offense.
by Sarah Sanders.
They got a lot of field to go, but they have a chance. Here's the spread look for Wamego. Ovia takes the snap, comes out left, has pressure coming up, and will just have to run, and gets out of bounds across the 30-yard line with 30 seconds left. It'll be second and short. Good run of 6 or 7 there. We'll give them 7.
Gain of 8 on the play, second down and 2. Raider ball for 31.
Back in spread. Ovia takes the snap, rolls out to his right, pressure coming in, avoids a sack. Still on his feet, airs it down. He's got his man, Johnson, comes into contact, tackled down at the 45-yard line. And it's Jacob Johnson, his second reception. About a 15-yard pass there from Oviatt. And they'll use a timeout to stop the clock with 20 seconds left, close to midfield. That's their second timeout they've used. Leaves them with 1 remaining, if the scoreboard is correct, over on the right side, which is where I'm basing this information off of. Certainly still some hope left as they take back to the field with Jacob Johnson and Ryan Erickson to the right of Oviatt and Colin Donahue and I believe Hagen Johnson to his left. They've got it on the right hash. They'll send Erickson in a sweeping formation. He'll take it, and he's met behind the line of scrimmage at the 37, so a big loss there from Wamego. And the clock is still rolling. It'll be stopped at 5.5 seconds. Wamego uses their last timeout off a 6-yard loss. The jet sweep there, which has been effective the entire half. That's pretty much the only time it hasn't worked, and they lose 6 there, and they have to use their last. Oh, a timeout was called, and it sounded like it was announced Clay Center timeout. Either way, the clock is stopped at 5.5 seconds, and a timeout has been taken. So now they're backed up to the 38-yard line, and I think they're going to reset the game clock from what I overheard. And they do. They reset it to 13 seconds, which gives them at least another play. Should be able to get at least 2 plays out of 13 seconds. And it'll be second and long for Wamego. As they come back from the timeout, they'll motion Erickson across again. And, oh, a little trick play here. Erickson goes to pass. He's got Johnson downfield inside the 15. Clock is stopped at 5.5 seconds. Huge pass from Erickson to Jacob Johnson, the trick play. His third reception. Second and 16, they just draw something crazy up and go for it, and now they've got one shot to get a touchdown here at the 12-yard line. Incredible. Let's see, that's...
Raider ball, first and 10 at the 12-yard line.
That's like a 50, 55 some yard pass there from Ryan Erickson, the receiver and linebacker. DB kind of plays both. And he's able to find the senior receiver down the right side of the field for a huge gain. Five seconds left. You might be able to squeeze 2 plays out of this, depending on how quickly you work. But they've got a real shot here at the 12-yard line, looking to get something right at the end of the half. This would be huge for Wamego. Here it is. Oviatt takes the snap, rolls out left. He's got pressure coming in, fires into the end zone. No good, but a flag with no time left on the clock. You can't end things on a flag, so we'll see something happen if it's against Clay Center, from my knowledge, at least. So don't get your hopes up yet. The flag will be pass interference against the Tigers, which is great for Wamego. So here they'll get another shot and possibly better field position. I don't want to say yes because I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure. For now, they're definitely making use of this time, and there you see the Wamego offense huddled up over on the side with Coach Moody, trying to pull out something else to get this thing in there, and they will have better field position. They'll move up halfway, which is at the 6-yard line now. Even though there's no time up on the clock, they can't leave things on a play. So Wamego gets a free play here off the penalty from the 6-yard line to try to put a score in before the end of the half. Oviatt sends over Johnson to the right. A reversal back to Erickson going left. Can he get some room? And unfortunately, as exciting as the situation was, Erickson is only able to get 4 out of the 6 yards as he's marked short of the end zone. Quite the exciting half, but no good on the touchdown attempt. No points there for Wamego at the end, despite the huge efforts there. That'll leave it a 21-13 game, an 8-point difference as we head to halftime. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. This is a WTC broadcast. We'll see you then.
In the recording. That's just the. That's fine if they zoom in to the live.
Yeah.
It's probably fine, but if you wanted to zoom in,
I'm just thinking.
I gotta run it.
Frank Sam, Johnson Stewart. Seniors, Claire Campy, Gabby Thompson, Jennifer Wyman, Beth Land, Emma Hine, Natalie Owens, Lucy Penn, Kathy Wolf, Natalie Owens, Hey, Please welcome alcohol battery free. This concludes the youth electronic cigarette all vapor device. We appreciate your support of our drug alcohol battery free bottle.
It was a fun night.
It's fun. What?
It was like, you said it was 50?
They had it at like
Surely not that. Like 40-ish.
probably like 45. 40 maybe. How do you throw it at like 36 or something?
I think it might have been a little closer than
Probably
55
was.
on my recent one. That's
Well, it was second and 16. They had it at the 23, then went up 7 to the 30, and then went back 6.
36.
I have it, they got it at the 23, and then get 7 yards second and 3. Oh no, and then it was like a 10 or 15 yard pass
Yeah, I remember
to
that.
Jacob Johnson. And then it was the sweet loss of 6 to Erickson. So it was somewhere around the 40-35 yard line. I don't think it was up to I think it was like at the
He
40.
caught it at like 30, 25-ish, I think.
Yeah. I think, yeah. It was like at the
The total
25.
play was like 55.
Yeah.
So I was thinking 55-yard pass.
No, he didn't throw it though.
That's a hefty pass.
It ended up the play. Yeah, I should have said that. Start recording. Welcome back from the half. This is the WTC broadcast. I'm Aaron Davidson. Beside me filming tonight's action, Brett Bergstrom. Thanks again for doing that. We've had 5 possessions of football on both teams here. To begin the half, the Tigers lead the Raiders 21-13. Clay Center opened up their drive with a 80-yard drive and a touchdown. Their second was a fumble. Their third was a 40-yard drive off a Wamego fumble for a touchdown. Their fourth, they fumbled it right back. And the fifth, we held them to a 3-and-out with a sack from Alex Stutzman. As far as Wamego's possessions, their first opening drive, they were able to put up a touchdown as well, answer back to Clay Center for about 50 yards. We had that pass from Oviatt to Hagan Johnson for 26 yards. And then we didn't see anything really again until the fourth possession with the one-play drive from Oviatt with a 52-yard touchdown. And then that last drive we saw all across the field, and unfortunately Wamego was not able to walk away with any points from that, regardless of essentially having a 50-yard drive. But it's still a one-score game, only 8-point difference. A score, a touchdown, and a 2-point conversion ties it right back up. And Wamego will be receiving to begin the half, I believe, because we kicked off to start the game. Looks like we have about a minute and 40 seconds before the start of the half. I thought we had less time. I thought I came in perfectly to do my recap and it was going to segue perfectly into the game, but I've given myself too much time here. So it is senior night. I'll go ahead and we already did the senior ceremony at the beginning, but I'll go ahead and list off the seniors here, senior football guys, just to give them a recognition again during the game. Let's see, is that listed in here? It is, but I'm going to have to do it manually. That's all right, I'll do it. Starting with Aaron Matthews, senior defensive back. He was a captain for tonight. And we've got Jacob Johnson, who we've seen tonight with some good receptions. Brady Henderson, defensive back, and he's been kicking for us. Isaac Meyer, Ryan Erickson, Byron Ziegler, Jace Hodges, Riley Eveland, Grant Warren, Taylor Beck, Lincoln Kane, Blake Murphy, Alex Stutzman, Blake Coleman, Titus Tuiasa-Sopa, and that'll do it. And that, look at that, that puts us perfectly in time for kick return as the Raiders will be set up. It is again Erickson and Beck. Beck, who has been receiving exclusively all of the kick returns, I'm pretty sure. And he's been doing well with it, too. So, one possession game here as we begin the half in Wamego. It's certainly gotten a lot cooler. You know, mid-September, we're already seeing these cooler temperatures. Hopefully everyone's still warm and ready to go. And here's Erickson's return now as he fields it from the 15, roughly. And we'll get about a 15 to 20-yard return as he goes down at the 31-yard line. Sets Wamego up in a pretty solid spot to start their drive to begin the half. So up on the board it says 31. So 1st and 10, Raider ball as you heard there. Raiders again in the all blacks. The first time I'm seeing this, I'm liking it. I'm digging it. Got the white helmets and everything. Now working right to left against Clay Center in the all white. Here's a motion left side as Oviatt keeps it for himself. Gets around a couple of defenders. Races down the sideline and is brought down at the 40. That's about a 30-yard run there for Mr. Oviatt to get a new set of downs for Wamego on the opposite end of the field. Now at the Tiger 38 off the first play. A great run. Hayden Oviatt, only a sophomore. How about that? Plenty more to see from him as he progresses through high school. We can only hope. Here's Oviatt again as he runs up through the middle. Gets across the 35 for a solid gain of about 4 there. And it will be ruled 2nd and 6 as the first minute has expired in the new half. Erickson there coming onto the field, as well as Jacob Johnson. We saw Mr. Jace Hodges subbing out there. They'll line up Erickson next to Oviatt, with Johnson motioning across to the right side. Instead, they'll hand off to Erickson going left. He jumps out to the outside. He's got the first down across the 20-yard line. About a 15-some yard run there from Ryan Erickson. 15-yard gain. Love to hear it. 1st and 10 at the 19 now. They'll keep Erickson to the right of Oviatt with Johnson and, I'm assuming, Johnson over on the right side as well. Here's a pass. It's on the left side, caught, complete, brought down to the 10. So about a 9-yard reception there.
Pass is complete. Hagan Johnson tackled by
Hagan Johnson, I believe that's his 2nd reception. Had the touchdown off the first drive, and now got a good 9-yard reception there. Brings up 2nd and short. Motion right from Johnson. Oviatt keeps it. He's got the first down and a touchdown. Oviatt dances his way through a couple of defenders. Gets into the end zone for 6, and now Wamego was just 2 points shy of a 21-21 game. I believe that was from the 11. So they will go for 2 here to try to tie the ball game up. With the offense there right in the middle of the field, in between the 2 hashes. A couple of receivers on both sides. Erickson's on the left. Motion over from Johnson, looking for the sweep around the left side. Goes into contact, but the 2-point is going to be no good. Stopped 2 yards short of the end zone. Tried to bring over Taylor Beck. You saw 42 come across to the left side to give him an extra block there, but it'll stay Tiger. It'll leave the Tigers in the lead 21-19 as the kickoff team will come up to the 40-yard line. A fun game, though. Fun game. Still plenty of time to go. Solid 9 minutes and 43 seconds left in the third, plus the whole fourth quarter. Plenty of football left to be played. Brady Henderson setting back up at the 40. Ready for the kickoff. There's the whistle from the referee, and here comes the kick. Line drive kick bounces at the 25 and picked up at the 10 from Clay Center. They'll be brought down at the 25, hit hard by number 24, Jace Hodges. There will be a flag thrown down. I believe it came down before contact. It was thrown back behind where it was met. Could be a block in the back. And it's going to be against Clay Center. They're going to rule it a hold. So they'll move from the 25-yard line. Had about a 15-yard return. But off the penalty, they'll be moved back 5 yards from where they fielded it. Actually, about 6 yards. They'll pick it up at the 16-yard line. So, a lot of field they're going to have to go across here. This is good for Wamego, able to pin them deep. Starting at the 16-yard line, 1st and 10 for Clay Center. Up by 2 here in the third quarter. They'll try the pitch going around the left side. Good defensive stop there. I believe that's Brady Henderson who was able to get that stop, but there is a flag here on the close end of the field. That was against Clay Center.
Illegal shift against Clay Center.
It's ruled as an illegal shift. Brady Henderson, that defensive back there at the top of the field at the 15, able to get that nice defensive hit for Wamego. Great job for him. It'll bring up, they'll just decline the penalty because it's now 2nd and 12 following the loss, and on 2nd down they'll try to run around the left side and pick the 2 yards back up to bring up a 3rd and 10.
Watch the pass!
Gain of 2 on the play. It's third down. Third and 10. Place number ball.
Good opportunity here for the Wamego defense to potentially force a 3 and out if they can get a stop here. Quarterback pitches out the left side, being pursued and knocked out of bounds. Close to the first down line. Looks like he might have it by a yard. They will give it to him. New set of downs here for the Tigers with about an 11-yard run. I want to say it was Byron Ziegler who knocked him out of bounds. But too little too late as the Tigers will start over with 1st and 10 at the 27, running up the middle, getting a gain of 4, forcing up 2nd and 6.
5-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 5, ball at the 32.
Quarterback keeper met immediately. Looked like Riley Eveland in there, rushing through the line. That'll knock him back to the 30. A loss of 2. Loss of 3. 3rd and 8. Eveland forces the 3rd and long for Clay Center at the 30-yard line. Looking for the 38. They'll take the snap, but flag thrown. Looks like false start.
Flag on the play.
Which will back him up 5. So now 3rd and 13.
Against Clay Center. 5-yard penalty.
3rd and even longer now for Clay Center following the false start.
Third down.
Their second penalty of the half. The only penalties of the half. 3rd and 13. Really good look for Wamego here. Great chance to get a stop. We've only seen one pass play before from Clay Center. And here's the second one as they fire through the air, but it's intercepted. Ryan Erickson takes it all the way back to the end zone. A pick 6, Ryan Erickson. Runs it back 24 yards. And puts Wamego up 25-21. Clay Center's second pass attempt. And the senior grabs it for Wamego.
Why are they allowed to yank their helmets off?
Excellent job, Ryan Erickson. You love to see it on senior night. He's playing linebacker too, unless he may have been playing cornerback, but I'm pretty sure he was just playing linebacker. So excellent awareness there by the senior, and able to return it back too is even bigger for Wamego. That puts him up by 4 now, 25-21, still pending the point conversion afterwards. I don't know if they would like to go for 2 here or just kick the extra point. If they go for 2, it puts them up 6, which is a touchdown difference. That's what I would do, because you can't always depend on the extra point or the 2-point conversion. So it could be a matter of a game of 6 points here. So I'm assuming they're going to go for 2 following Ryan Erickson's pick 6. Huge moment in the game, definitely. That is now the 4th turnover of the night. Clay Center's had 2 fumbles and now an interception. Wamego has had the 4th, which was a fumble on their 2nd possession of the night. So with the 4-point lead, Wamego will go ahead and look for their 2-point conversion to try to get the touchdown lead. They've been 0 for 2 so far with 2-point conversions. But here's the 3rd attempt. Oviatt scrambling around, takes it in for himself, and gets the 6-point lead for Wamego. They've got it up now 27-21 with 7 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And the fans are standing up now. They're cheering for him. A very proud Wamego audience for sure. So just like that, the one play has given Wamego the lead and all the momentum right back. And the defense will be right back ready to do it again, as they'll have to kick off from the 40-yard line to Clay Center. But they certainly have the momentum and the fire right now to get the ball back again. What was a 7-play drive for Clay Center resulted in a huge loss for them. And now they'll be receiving again on the left half of the field as Brady Henderson kicks it away from the 40-yard line. Nice kick, bounces up at the 10 and is fielded at the 6 for Clay Center and brought down inside the 15. Initial contact there from Beck. And then able to be brought down by a few other Raiders. I believe Zake Weber was in there. So the Tigers are pinned deep again. Only a 5-yard return. They'll have it at the 15. Great kick from Henderson. And great job, kickoff team, keeping them back too. Quarterback with the option, runs around the left side, keeps it, runs into the defensive line at the 17 or 18-yard line. About a gain of 3.
Gain of 4 on second down and 6.
Inside handoff, faked the pitch, gave it to, I assume that's the fullback, for an inside run up to the 23. It'll be 24. It'll be 3rd and 1. We had a helmet come off there from Wamego. I didn't see the number. And to replace him is number 47, Jake Meyer.
Third down, Clay Center.
Get down!
The 3rd and 1 attempt is good for Clay Center. They'll move it up to the 31. Now with 1st and 10.
Get down!
26.
Stop looking! Middle!
It'll hand off. Riley Eveland gets around the offensive line, and we might even have a loss of yards. Yes, we will. Eveland drives them back, makes it 2nd and 11. Good stop by the senior Eveland. The Tigers will have it at the 25. Pitch out to the right side, met behind the lines. Coming up is number 16, Byron Ziegler. Another loss of yardage play there, 3rd and 12, so they'll lose another play off that from Ziegler's defensive play. 3rd and long here for the Tigers. QB under center, runs it up the middle, gets through a tackle, and then is stopped short of the 1st down. Over on the right side, Tigers quick to hurry up, trying to go for it, and they're just going to run up the middle. And they are stopped short of the 1st down, a turnover on downs, but a couple flags come out after the whistle.
Late flag.
The Wamego defense had to stop, and then 2 flags came out after the whistle. They're going to be called against Wamego.
What about the helmet?
So that'll keep the Tiger offensive possession alive with the personal foul calls against Wamego. And they'll actually be able to move across midfield with the ball placed at the 49-yard line. So a big, some upset fans. So a big, big relief there for Clay Center coming off the foul. They'll be able to keep their offensive possession out there on the other half of the 50-yard line. It's still pretty unclear what even happened. The guys in the booth are not sure. And you see Coach Moody there trying to talk to the referee to figure out what happened. The flags came out pretty quickly after the whistle, but here's another one on 1st and 10 from the Tigers as they run it up for a gain of 8 or 9. We'll see what this flag says. And this one will be against Clay Center. What was a 8 or 9 yard run from Clay Center will now be moved backwards.
10-yard penalty.
10 yards from the spot of the foul, which puts them at the 45 back on their half of the field. About 6 or 7 yards. Oh no, at the 43, which is 8 yards behind their original line of scrimmage. 1st and 18, and right there, right away, is Riley Evelyn in the defensive line to get the stop to bring up 2nd and 17. A lot has happened very quickly. Basically, a lot of flags have moved the ball across the 50-yard line. And then a big defensive stop there from Wamego puts him 2nd and 17. Now here's another solid defensive stop from the Raiders. Will make it 3rd down and long. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 13 is up on the board. 3rd and 12 now. So here's the 3rd and long of this drive from Clay Center. It is a fake pitch, handoff to the fullback around the left side, and they fumble it over. Wamego gets the ball back. Tigers players slow to get up, and there you see a very excited Isaac Meyer who got the fumble recovery for Wamego, which is the 3rd fumble from Clay Center, their 4th turnover. On 3rd and long, it's Isaac Meyer who comes away with the ball for Wamego to set up the Raiders with an offensive possession at the Tiger 47. Oviatt, 1st and 10, gets a couple of yards on the keeper.
Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Raider ball, Clay Center 45.
About 2:15 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Raiders lead by 6 and have the ball at the Tiger 45 following Isaac Meyer's fumble recovery. Raider defense is looking good. Here's Oviatt on 2nd and 8 He's going to step out of the pocket and runs around the right side across the 40 out of bounds. Good enough for a new set of downs, or at least very short. It will be a new set of downs. Nice 10-yard run there from the sophomore.
Raider ball, 1st and 10 in the Clay Center, 37.
Oviatt takes the snap, and he's going to keep it as he runs around to the right side. Another good gain here, 5 or 6 yards on the run from the QB. Who's got close to 20 yards here on just this drive alone. Under a minute 30 left in the third quarter. It'll continue to roll down here with the Wamego possession. And it'll be stopped with 1:01 on the clock as we'll get the first timeout of the half from Wamego. So 27-21, Raiders lead by 6. They've had a phenomenal third quarter. They'll have the ball back at the 32-yard line from this timeout here on senior night in Wamego. Their next game will be next Friday, September 25th in Kansas City against Washington. I believe it is the Washington Wildcats. I'm assuming that from their logo. It also sounds pretty good. 2 W's there, Washington Wildcats. But that'll be next Friday, September 25th. Should be a fun match. Here we are back from the timeout, 2nd and 5. Raider ball at the Tiger 32. Here's Oviatt, the sophomore quarterback, keeps it himself again. Follows his offensive line there for a 4-yard gain. 3rd and 1, and he's just going to go under center and try to rush forward for the remaining yard. It'll be close. We'll see what the referees say. But how about Blake Coleman and Tuiasa Sopa and the offensive line guys helping out, giving them these gaps to run and pushing the offense forward, keeping them protected. Of course, I say that where he doesn't get the yard, but it'll be 4th and 1 coming up for the Wamego team here. They're going to go for it. Oviatt in shotgun. Dances around a couple of defenders. Gets across the first down line, but the Tigers sideline was jumping around. Looked like he should have got it, but the whistle was never blown, and then a pile was moved across the first down line. Coach Moody out on the field, very upset. Looked like he should have had it there. Seemed like the play was over and he had it. And instead, they went ahead and let the play develop, and it'll be a turnover on downs. It seemed fine for a long time, but the referee definitely has a better vantage point than I do standing up here. So you just have to trust it, and unfortunately that'll end the third quarter with the turnover on downs, and Clay Center will start their possession to begin the 6-point game over here on the opposite end of the football field. There's a good look at the scoreboard. Oh, and I have just been informed the Kansas City game is not happening. That was on the schedule, but the Kansas City schools have canceled fall sports. So next week's game is at home versus Atchison. I apologize for the mix-up there. I'll be sure to say that again before the end of the game. But the Kansas City game is canceled. That's fine with me. I didn't want to drive to Kansas City anyways. It will be at home versus Atchison. Sorry for the mix-up there. So here we are back at the fourth quarter, and it is Tiger ball following the turnover on downs. And they'll have it at the 30-yard line. Looking to drive the length of the field. Here's a pass play coming up for the Tigers. Looking to go downfield. It's incomplete. Isaac Meyer over there on the coverage. Forces up 2nd and 10.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball at the 30-yard line. Right center.
Quarterback keeper on 2nd and 10, brought down by the defensive line and Riley Eveland. Alex Stutzman in there on the stop, forcing up 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. Here's Clay Center going downfield. Meyer on the coverage. Forces the incomplete pass. They were trying to go down the right sideline. And Meyer, able to play close enough to force the incompletion, will bring 4th and 10. And what looks like the punt team coming onto the field for Clay Center. Looks like they'll be punting here at the 30-yard line, going 3 and out. Erickson and Beck back to return for Wamego as the Tigers get the punt off. Solid-looking punt, fielded by Erickson at the other 30. So about a 50-yard punt here as he sheds through 2 or 3 Tiger defenders and then gets out of bounds at around the 40-yard line over on the Clay Center side with a flag back at the 30-yard line. Erickson out of bounds is slow to get up as well. Hopefully he's okay. He's had a great game so far. You never want to see anybody hurt. Looks like the flag is going to be called against Wamego. And Erickson's still down over on the Tigers sideline. We'll go ahead and pause here and just let things get taken care of with Erickson. Well, now he's getting helped up, which is good. Oh, and he runs back onto the field. You got to love it. Kind of hobbling, but runs back over to the side.
Cramping, maybe.
Yeah, it could be cramps. Could have got dinged up. And he collapses over on the side. Looks like cramps. Hopefully he's okay. You'd think he would be running across the field like that. But would have been around the 40-yard line from Erickson's 10-yard return there, but a flag against Wamego is actually going to back the Raiders up behind the 20-yard line at the 16, where they'll have it 1st and 10 on offense. Oviatt going to run it again up the middle. Nothing much there. And no gain there from Oviatt. Will be 2nd and 10 at the 17. In comes Colin Donahue at receiver there, here on the Wamego side by the hash. Snap from Oviatt. Looks to pass over the middle. He's got Johnson. And he's across the 40-yard line. About a 23-yard, close to 25-yard pass. Probably about a 25-yard pass there from Oviatt to Hagen Johnson. Good connection there from Wamego. Sets him up at the 43-yard line. Here's a flag as the play develops. And it is a false start against Wamego. That'll push him back 5 yards, I believe. 1st and 15 is what it's going to be.
38.
I believe that's 3 fouls now against Wamego here in the second half. And it'll push him back to the 38. Still first down. 15 yards to go, and another flag comes out, as well as a timeout. Referee on the right blew out a flag, and the other referee said timeout. So I think we're just doing the timeout from Wamego. And they'll have it back 1st and 15 at the 38. Short timeout. Gage Woodward also. I didn't get to say everybody on the offensive line. He's in there. Sorry, it's hard to see everybody's numbers from up here. But I saw him, Gage Woodward there. I mentioned they've been doing a good job here. Wamego's mostly been running and has been successful, so starts with the offensive line. I'll try to get everybody in there if I can get the numbers in. Here's 1st and 15 from the timeout. It's a pass play, trying to pass to number 41, Grant Warren. It's the senior, and it's just a little bit short now to range there, so it'll bring up 2nd and 15.
Second down, 15 yards to go. Raider ball at the 38-yard line.
Got about 9.5 minutes left in the game. Clock is stopped right now off the incomplete pass. Still only a 6-point game. Here's a sweep to Johnson, and he's hit out of bounds at the 46, which is across the original line of scrimmage, so about a good gain of 7, 8, 9. It'll bring up 3rd and medium from Hagen Johnson there.
6 yards to go. Raider ball at the 47.
Yeah, a good 9-yard run there from Johnson. Will bring up 3rd and 6 at the 46, or excuse me, 47. Here goes Johnson back the other way, but Oviatt keeps it. Runs right through the middle, still on his feet, has the first down. Gets across midfield into Tiger territory at the 43-yard line. Nice 10-yard run there from Oviatt on third down. Been about a 50. Oh, actually, I don't want to say that yet. We'll just let this play happen. 1st and 10 for Wamego. It's a pass around the outside. Johnson. Jacob Johnson with a nice 8-yard gain there. Close to 10. Well, good spot from the referee. 9-yard reception there to Jacob Johnson. Second and short for Wamego. Oviatt takes the snap, runs around the outside, has the first down, gets to the 26-yard line. Nice 8-yard run there. This drive started at the 17-yard line on the opposite end of the field. Now we're at the 26 into Clay Center territory. Been about 8-play drive so far, been good. Using up the clock. Here's 1st and 10. It's a screen to Hagan Johnson. He's got a nice 11-yard, 12-yard run there. Up to the 15. First and 10. Raider ball at the 15. They've got the student section behind the end zone, actually. You can't see it right now, but hopefully we get to see that if they get through the end zone. Here's Oviatt on 1st and 10. Nice run through the middle. Runs through some Tiger defenders. 7-yard run. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the student section over there. They've got them behind the end zone. High school student section. You gotta love it. 8-yard run there from Oviatt. It'll be second and 3 up on the board. At the Tigers' 7-yard line. Here's Johnson sweeping right. Oviatt keeps it left. Picks up the first down. And they'll have the ball at the 4-yard line, it looks like. So 4-yard run for him. And it'll be 1st and goal Raider ball with 6:10 to go here in the 4th quarter. Raiders up by 6. And looking to extend that if they can finish this drive here. Now at the Tiger 3. Pushed over on the left hash. They'll have a sweep going left. Oviatt keeps it again and steps through some defenders. Thought maybe he was going to lose some yards there with 2 Tigers on him behind the line of scrimmage. But he gets through up to the 2-yard line. Second and goal now at the Tiger 2. In comes Jacob Johnson. Oviatt takes the snap, rolls out right, looking to pass, and was trying to get it to Grant Warren. But it'll be incomplete and bring up 3rd and goal. Just need 2 yards here. 5 minutes remain in the 4th. Score here would definitely be a comfortable lead for Wamego in this situation. Johnson sweeps right. Oviatt keeps it. Runs up the middle. And the referee is going to mark him short at the 1 yard line. So it'll be 4th and goal at the 1 for Wamego. That'll at least knock some time off here as it rolls under 4:30 now. The audience picking up an excitement. They're standing up, they're clapping, they're cheering. Oviatt takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. It'll be close. And I think they're going to mark him short. Couldn't quite get there. 4th and goal at the 1. Tried to hand it off up the middle, and they will be marked short at the 1 yard line. That's 2 times now in this game. Wamego has had it inside the 5 and has been, well, actually inside the 10 and has been unable to score. It was right there at the end of the half. They had it at the 6 with one final play in the half. And then there, had it up to the 1 and could not get through. They still hold on to a 6-point lead with 4 to play here in the 4th. Tiger ball at the 1 is stopped at the 1 yard line. Oh, they'll give him 1. Move up to the 2. Now 2nd and 9. Three and a half to play. Tiger ball at the 2 yard line. Quarterback looking to pitch it around the right side. He fumbles it in the end zone. And it's either a safety or a touchdown. It's ruled a touchdown. So Wamego, they get the touchdown after all. Clay Center trying to pitch it out to the outside. Looked like they would have had quite the lane to run too. And instead they fumble it in the end zone. And then the only thing they have there is giving up 2 points for a safety, but they don't even get that. They let Wamego have the touchdown. They get the 6 points anyways. Wamego's now up 33-21, which is a 12-point lead. Yes, a 12-point lead. And they will bring out the kicker for the extra point. That's, what is that, the 4th fumble now from Clay Center, the 5th turnover. And the extra point is good for Wamego. Put them up 34-21. I wish I knew who was able to get the ball there for Wamego. I couldn't tell. Everybody was going for it. Doesn't really matter, does it? It's a team sport, right? Oh, I wish I could give that person credit. If I find out, I'll say something next game, definitely, before the broadcast. But we'll take it. Great team effort there. 34-21. Wamego goes up with 3:19 left here in the 4th. Able to get the 13-point lead with the extra point going through. And a very comfortable lead, too, with only 3 to play here in the 4th. Feeling good. Got to be feeling good now with this circumstance. And they'll bring out the kickoff team again. with the parents and fans still on their feet, all laughing and being excited and clapping. This has been a fun game.
Atchison, wasn't it?
Next week is Atchison. Here. Here. Against Atchison. Yep. So here's the 13-point lead. Wamego will kick off yet again. As Mr. Henderson, line drive kick bounces across the 20-yard line, fielded at the 11, and brought down at the 27 by Mr. Grant Warren. Tigers will start their possession at the 28-yard line. Clay Center looking to pass over the right side and contested with Aaron Matthews. That'll be complete. But there's a flag down back by the 25 from where the ball was thrown. And it's against Clay Center. A holding will bring the reception back. So instead of moving up to about the 45, it'll be 1st and 20 for Clay Center. Back at the 19, back at the 18, trying to get up to the 38. A killer. And they'll start the clock. We've now got 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Tigers looking to run, and they'll get a solid gain. Moving up across the 20 to the 22-yard line there. About 4 or 5 yards. We'll say 2nd and 15. 2nd and 16 is up on the board. The clock continuing to run down. And trying to look like maybe they were trying to pitch that player, had an option. But it was Riley Eveland and James DeRouchie, I hope I pronounced that correctly, the junior linebacker who got the ball handler back behind the line of scrimmage and will force a 3rd and 20. They put him back at the 18. With now 2 minutes left in the fourth. And they'll look to pass here with 3rd and very long, or instead the quarterback will have to just run up and get a few yard gain and run out of bounds at the 25. So they'll give him about 7 on the run, but it'll be 4th and very long. Going to be ruled 4th and 14 here. And the offense will stay out as of now at their own 24-yard line. I mean, you kind of got to go for it at this point, a 13-point game. So they'll leave them out there. I don't know if you can hear the stands or not, but they're stomping really loud, cheering for the defense. They're going to pass for it, and they'll only get to the 30-yard line as Ryan Erickson makes the defensive stop, gets the turnover on downs. They stop him on 4th. And that'll put Wamego right at the Tiger 30-yard line, up 34-21 with a minute 39 remaining here in the fourth quarter. All they've got to do now is just run the clock out. They're going to hand the ball off to Jace Hodges, who's met behind the line of scrimmage. They've made an adjustment at quarterback as well. They've brought in Colin Donahue, sophomore quarterback. That'll push him back to the 35. 2nd and 15. Under a minute now left. 2nd and 15, Raider ball. Another handoff to Jace Hodges. And he'll get across the 35 here. Give him a gain of, give him a yard or two. It'll bring up 3rd and 14, and we'll get a timeout from Clay Center, I'm assuming.
3rd down, 14 yards to go. Timeout, Clay Center.
It is a Tiger timeout. That'll stop the clock at 43 seconds left here in the 4th. And it'll give Wamego the ball set at the 34-yard line with 3rd and 14 coming up. Clay Center not ready to give it up quite yet. Tiger defense joining the Wamego offense back out on the field. Looking for a stop here as Wamego's faced with 3rd and long. They're going to reset some time back on the clock. It's at 43.7 seconds right now, and that's what they're waiting on. Looks like 53 is up on the clock now. They added 10 seconds, and still wrong. They're trying to figure it out. 48, and they say that's good. So they added about 5 seconds back on the clock. 3rd and 14, Raider ball. Here's the sweep to Hagan Johnson, who's got room around the outside. He's got the first down, stays in bounds, and he'll go down inside the 15. Great job there. About a 20-something yard run, I believe. 21-yard gain, actually. So a nice run for him to get Wamego set 1st and 10 at the Tiger 13, and that will just let them run the clock out as it counts down from 25 now. Jace Hodges gets the handoff on 1st and 10, gets a good gain of, gives him a yard or two on there, and that will run the clock out from 5 seconds here. And there you have it, 34-21. Wamego comes back from an 8-point deficit at halftime to defeat the Tigers at home on senior night. And what a fun one it had been. Both teams, obviously they don't want to come into contact with everything going on, so a respectful helmet raise, you know, raising the hat, tip of the hat there, nice respectful raise of the helmet. Okay, you get it. But a fun game here in Wamego. I'm glad to be back. Had to miss the first 2 games, really wanted to be there, but, you know, COVID. Happy with this one, a fun one, 34-21 win for Wamego. Next week we'll be back here against Atchison for the 4th game of the season. Wamego's now 2-1, and they make Clay Center 2-1 with their first loss of the game. I'm Aaron Davidson. Thank you, Brett Bergstrom, for filming the action. Thank you for tuning in. I'm looking forward next week to seeing you back here. Thank you very much. This has been the WTC broadcast. Good night.
Call and see if we need to do anything with this camera.
I think we just leave it. The only thing I do is take out the SD card and put that one
Do we need
back.
to shut it off or anything? Shut this off here now. Might not hurt to ask.
I don't know. I think it will be fine if we do, honestly. I'm not sure. Yes, both. Yes, shut both off, please. Oh, I guess it's probably still being streamed.
Rob is saying?
Yes. Realize that it's probably still being streamed. So we'll do that. And then... All right. Good game.